Hi knitters, it's Tuesday. Very tired, so forgive me if I yawn. I've been up all night preparing for a party thingy, whatever, that I'm having tonight. I think gathering would be the proper word. I'm having a bunch of friends over, and I'm making lots of good food, or hopefully enough good food. And probably going to listen to some music. I don't know what else we're going to do, but there's kind of going to be a lot of people over here. I've never had this many people over. It'll be fun, though. So yeah, that's today, and stuff. And then, so I've got today off, and I've got Wednesday off, I've got Thursday off, and Friday off. And I haven't had that many days off in a row together in really, really, really long time, like over a year, maybe 2. It's been a while since I've had a vacation, and so I finally have one. But I'm not alone, because like my grandparents are actually out of town. They're up at my favorite place in the world, this cabin that I love to go to. But right now my friend Tania is here, and then everybody's going to be here tonight, and then Wednesday and Thursday evenings I'll have my little sister over here, and then Friday Tania and I are going to see my friend Dan Valancourt play, and I'm really excited to see him, because I haven't seen him play in about 6 months, maybe a little longer, and he just got married, so that's exciting for him, and I don't know, he's one of my favorite people, so I'm excited to see him. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I didn't have a chance to rewatch videos, so we're just going on what I remember, and also I do have kind of a lot to say about Jenny's video because I did just watch it, so forgive me, Kayla and Michael, for not having a lot to say to you guys, but I do love you, believe me, I do. Speaking of hearts, oh my gosh, Jenny, thank you, darling, dear. I'm really not as great as my Tumblr makes me seem, I guess. I don't know. About half the stuff on there is stuff I reblogged from other people's Tumblrs. I follow 40 people on Tumblr, and I wake up every morning to 200 updates, which is ridiculous. These people post so often. So my, 4 to 5 posts a day seems like a lot to you. Oh gosh, these people, I don't imagine how you could possibly post that much and still have a life. Not that I have much of a life, but still, I don't know. Anyway, I just post the things that catch my eye. I really like Tumblr. I like things that are artistic expression outlets. And even though it does seem a little bit pretentious sometimes, I still think it's pretty cool. So that. Yay for the HP Knitting Alliance, or, well, HP Alliance Knitting, basically. That's very cool. That's one of my favorite Dumbledore moments. Yes, I love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter like crazy, and Dumbledore is actually one of my favorite characters. So, yeah, because he's a little bit, I don't know, out there. Like, he's slightly surreal at times, and I really like that about him. And also, he enjoys knitting patterns and socks and things, and who doesn't enjoy those around here? So, yeah, that. Kayla dear, yay for the plarn. It's looking awesome. And yeah, I was wondering the thing about the sturdiness too. Is it really, you think, gonna hold? I hope it does. That's what when you were talking about seaming it together, I was hoping that maybe you didn't use plarn to do that, because it seems to me like it would tear. Unless you did like a plarn I-cord and just weaved that through, that seems like it'd be sturdy. But then you'd have kind of gaps in your bag, so I don't know. Good luck with that. Let us know how it turns out. I'm excited to know, actually. And I think the swap is a good idea. I think that should happen. I'm kind of bad at sending things out because I don't like going to the post office, but I do like the idea of a swap. I think that would be really cool, and I have lots of little stuff around here. By the way, I'm in my bedroom. Hey, that doesn't happen very often. Anyway, I have lots of little stuff that I think would be cool to send out. I might even send out a book. I have kind of a lot of books. So yeah. Speaking of books, Michael, I haven't really thought of anything that you should read, but you should read. You should read. Let's see, just looking around my room right now. Anything by Francesca Leah Block. I recommend, because I can see one of her books right now, and I like that a lot. Let's see, I would agree with Someone recommended Perks of Being a Wallflower, I think. That is definitely a good book. I almost recommended that to you myself, and now I have. That's very good. I'll think of more things. I used to read a lot in high school, as I mentioned, so I think I could come up with stuff that maybe you'd like. Maybe. Or we'll just start pulling books off my shelf and naming stuff off. That might happen too. Also, I'm so glad that someone finally did my DFTBA challenge, and that one was really funny. So yeah, that was great. Thank you. As for my challenge, wait, before that, knitting. Kayla was talking about her little dish towel dress, I believe, and she said something about the yarn overs, and I realized that I'd never done a yarn over. And so I was working on a dish towel for my aunt, because my Aunt Peggy really likes to use knitted dish towels, and I decided to do yarn overs in it. So there's like 2 different rows that have, or there's going to be 2 rows of yarn overs going up, and I'm not having the best time with them, but I'm really glad to be trying something new. And I think dishcloths are a really good medium in which to do experimental stitches. So, I mean, because it's just one square, and it's going to be used on dishes. Nobody's ever going to inspect it or whatever. So, yeah. So, I'm trying yarn overs, and they're an interesting thing to know how to do. And this side looks good, but this side not so much. So, anyway, knitting. I showed knitting, and I don't usually, for being on a knitting channel, it's kind of lame of me. Anyway, challenge this week. Let's see. So, the menu for my party is sushi, which is my family's weird version of sushi, and spring rolls, and pizza, and Bakerella. If you know about her blog, I recommend Bakerella. She makes cool things. Anyway, her little red velvet cake balls, which look delicious. And I did something inventive, and my pizza crust is made out of naan, which is a Indian flatbread. So yeah. But anyway, so if you and this, I think making naan pizza and having sushi and those little ball things is basically my ideal friend party menu. If you were throwing a party tonight, what specialty that you can make would you make for your friends? I guess is what we're going for my challenge, since I can't think of anything else. And we've landed on 5. And Mayra, who I'm super glad is coming back, is not here yet, so we'll flip it again. 3. Kayla. So that's for you. What would you make? What super specialty of yours would you like to make your friends, I guess? Or something. Or what is some special dish that you make that you're kind of proud of? Because I'm pretty proud of the fact that I can make sushi. Because it is not the easiest thing in the world sometimes. Let's see. Oh, I did have a challenge for this week, which was a cool purchase I had gotten from Goodwill. Oh, but is there anything around here that I've gotten from Goodwill? No, usually when I go to Goodwill, I buy books. I've gotten some really cool little teapots and mugs that I've used for tea. But yeah, this one teapot has a strainer in it, like for loose leaf tea, and I really like loose leaf tea. I'm kind of a tea addict, so that's cool, and I really like that one. It's probably not the coolest thing I've gotten at Goodwill, but it's one of the more cool things, or cooler things that I've gotten. So there, challenge complete. All my stuff talked about. I talked a little longer than I intended, but whatever. Kayla dear, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye everybody. I'm gonna go sleep.